Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. I am excited today to talk to you about some of my favorite things from Juvia's Place and some great things that you can do with their products. They recently came out with their Nubian Earth collection. I have very much been enjoying that palette. I picked up one of the matte lipsticks. I recently picked up a new shade of the lipstick and a new shade of their concealer. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. If you're interested in seeing me put together a face with mostly Juvia's Place products, multitasking these products, then just keep watching. I did prime my eyes with my Juvia's Place I Prime eyeshadow primer. This is in the shade 2. I used my Essence Brow. This is their brow styling soap that I recently picked up. I'm very much enjoying this. I love it has the little spoolie in there, very inexpensive. I also used Essence in my brows. This is the Super Last 24-Hour Brow Pencil. And I did the brows a little bit different today. I don't know if you can tell, but I put the color in first and then went in with the soap because I wanted to see if the soap would mess up the color, and it didn't. I was gentle, but it didn't. I normally put the soap in first, let it dry, and then go in with the pencil. I just think maybe it's a little more of a natural look. You'll have to let me know. I did also put a little bit of my Smashbox and Becca Under Eye Brightener on. I don't even think it brightens that much. I like to use it just for the added hydration. So for today, I'm going to be using the Nubian 2 palette from Juvia's Place. When I picked up the Nubian Earth set, they had a mystery box that I was able to pick up, and this palette came in that mystery box. I have probably 6 palettes from Juvia's Place right now, but this was my mystery palette, and I was thrilled because I don't own this one. It's got some really pretty shimmers and mattes. So I figured I would use a shade or two out of this palette on my eyes. And then I also pulled in the Warrior 2 palette from Juvia's Place, which is one of the first palettes that I ever picked up. And what I love about this one, these both can be found on Juvia's Place's website and also on Ulta.com, is how big the pan sizes are. As you can see, they make some pretty big pan sizes at Juvia's Place. And I'm going to show you how I use this palette. Sometimes I'll pull the black out of there or the white out of there, but I also use different shades for maybe bronzer and blush. What I'm going to use is this shade right here called Morocco. It is a nice orangey shade, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pack it on the lid with this e.l.f. Mint Melt brush that I recently picked up and have been non-stop using this 3 set. You'll see me use probably all 3 today. I was inspired. Not only had I just picked up these products, I also had somebody on YouTube talking to me about my favorite eyeshadow formulas. And of course, Natasha Denona came to mind, and Juvia's Place came to mind. Juvia's Place is $20 in general for a palette. They do have some smaller palettes, and you just get so much bang for your buck. The shadows are so buttery, but they're still blendable and pigmented. I just love them. I'm just bringing this up into the crease a little bit. Nice. And then I'm going to take another brush from that same Mint Melt. This is the flatter one, and I'm going to go in with that same shade on the bottom. I am going to take a little bit of this Kenya shade down at the bottom and just deepen that outer corner just a little bit with my third Mint Melt brush. And this one is just smaller, more packed. And I'm just going to lightly deepen that outer corner just for a little bit of contrast. And this brush is just so nice because you can just press it in and wiggle a little bit and you get a good blend. I'm going to take that original brush, go back into that Morocco shade, and just gently go along the edge to blend in that brown with the orange. And if we wanted to add a little shimmer, maybe a little bit of this Zuri shade, and the shimmers are some of the best. They are so creamy. I'm just pressing this in with my finger. I find shimmers are best applied with the finger. If you do use a brush, I would always suggest wetting it if you have long nails. But I like this because it's this champagne sort of color mixed in with the orange is making sort of like a light peach. I'm just blending those edges. I'm going to go back in with that flatter brush that I used on the bottom and just be a little more precise in the crease with that Morocco shade, that original orange shade, just so we have a shape. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Very good. Pulled my hair out of my way so that I can work on the face when it comes time to that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Curly hair going on today. Curly hair don't care, right? I'm going to continue with the eyes. I'm going to throw a little bit of my Sephora. This is their waterproof eyeliner. Love it. I'm going to put this in the top and bottom waterline. For liquid liner, I'm still testing this. This is the Essence Lash Princess Liner. This is probably my 4th time using it. I like it. If you are a beginner with liquid liner or you struggle with liquid liner, I think it's very user-friendly and very inexpensive. I think it's less than $5. And this is waterproof. I do not like it in my inner corner. I think it could be just the lines in my eyes, but it does fray a little bit on my inner corner. But most of the time, I just do an outer sort of baby wing and it works out just fine. Gonna throw some mascara on. I have this one from Shop Missy. If you haven't seen that video, it's one of my favorite online places to shop for makeup. Most of the products are less than $2, but this is the AOA Big Boss Mascara. It is very messy, but very bold. When it comes out of the tube, you have to sort of wipe off the excess. But if you like bold lashes, this is the one for you. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes and put a couple coats of this on. I'll be right back. Mascara is on. It is a little high maintenance because it is a little messy, but I have been enjoying it very much. What I was thinking is I enjoy my concealer from Juvia's Place a lot. I've never tried their foundation, and from reviews that I've seen or testing that I've done in Ulta, it looks a little thick for my taste, and I am more of a thin consistency foundation kind of lover. So I picked up a more skin tone version of the concealer. One of the great things about this concealer is that it's very good coverage. Another really good thing about this concealer is you get a lot of product. You get, I believe, almost double the amount of concealer that you would in a regular tube of concealer. So it's very generous. So why not use this as a foundation? I'm going to start, and the shade that I picked up is 18. I have no primer on, just my skincare. I'm going to basically do a no makeup kind of look and only apply a couple dots where I feel like I need it. Any skin pigmentation, any redness, so just a few dots. And I'm going to take my Haley's Beauty foundation brush and I'm just going to stamp that in. And you can see how well it spreads. I think I got a good color. Bring it down the neck just in case. And that looks great. Full coverage, with just a few dots. Very pleased with that. I'm going to go in with the concealer that I have in shade 19. And you saw how far it goes, so you can be light-handed with the concealer. It's going to last you a long time. This is my Sigma Beauty and Taylor Wynn collab brush. Came in a 3 set, and I'm just, again, tapping. Just blending lightly in between. When I placed my Essence order, when I picked the new Lash Princess up, I also grabbed this All About Matte powder. This is not new to the market, but it is new to me, and this is not my first time using it. I used it, I believe it was yesterday, and I was shocked at how matte my skin stayed. It is not nice packaging. I've heard that these break very easily. Obviously, I just got mine. I'll have to keep you posted. But wow, did my face stay matte for the longest time. So if you struggle with oils the way that I do, I highly recommend this powder. This will be my second time using it, but I was very much amazed. I'm gonna use my Beauty Blender. This is the Pocket Puff, and I'm just gonna tap this in, really just in my T-zone, because I like the luminosity that my face is giving. So I just want to be matte where I get the most oily. I thought I would just use it more as a touch-up powder, but I'm enjoying using it in my regular makeup routine. It is so inexpensive, I may pick up another one to keep downstairs for when I need to touch up my face in the middle of the day. But what I'm gonna do is show you how I can take my bronzer brush, and I'm going to tap, see how easy it is to get into that spot, and I'm just gonna use this powder to bronze my face. So if you are on a budget, this $20 palette could give you eyes, bronzer, blush. You can use it for a lot of different things. And that's one of the reasons why I love, not all of their pan sizes are huge, but a lot of their palettes have very large pan sizes. I do this with my Wayne Goss as well, because he's very generous in his pan sizes, but you're gonna spend $55 on a palette of his, which is gorgeous and worth it. But this is good too. And for blush, because I have this peachy undertone situation going on, I'm gonna go into this Zama right here. And they are pigmented, so I'm going light-handed on my face. Center here, just for a more sun-kissed look. Yes, very happy with that. Before I move into the lips, I realized I didn't put any of my e.l.f. No Budge cream shadow stick in my inner corners. I'm gonna put that there just to brighten up my inner corner. For lip liner, I grabbed my favorite, my Morphe Sweet Tea, $5 at Ulta. Lip liner is on, love it, and if you saw my Nubian Earth video, I will make sure that I have it linked. I picked up the Nubian Sand shade from this new line, and I like it, but it's very light. So what I also grabbed is the shade Nile. Packaging is beautiful. I love the design on the bullet. They are very long lasting. This is my third bullet from Juvia's place. And this warm toned 90s brown, I absolutely love it. Okay, hair is down. Last thing I'm gonna do is set my face with a little Morphe mattifying continuous mist. This one does have a funky sprayer, so I always suggest that you test your sprayers first before you hit your face with them. This completes the look. I hope that you enjoyed it. I am very pleased with my mystery box palette that I got. I also got a lipstick and a lip liner. The lipstick I already had, the lip liner was lovely. I highly suggest finding a color story in a Juvia's Place palette, or 2 or 3. Sometimes they even have bundle deals on their website. Love Juvia's Place. Check them out. I am pleased with how the concealer as foundation worked, and of course the concealer as concealer. So good. The lipstick is right up my alley. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I hope you will consider subscribing before you leave. I love trying new makeup, but I also love multitasking with makeup, using the makeup that I have, and if that's a journey that you'd like to take with me, I'd love for you to join me. I upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And of course, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you've tried Juvia's Place, what your favorite Juvia's Place product is. If you're gonna check it out, I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.